It means for a very long time. Okay. Write down the next one. If you want me to repeat something or something like that, please let me know. Okay. So the next one, to the galleries, to the galleries, GALLERIES, to the galleries. It refers to something which is done, something which is done to impress somebody else. Okay, so something which is done to impress somebody else, or to appeal, or to appeal, APPEAL, appeal to the lower taste, to the lower taste. When we do this in terms of the exercise, you will understand the meaning of this idiom even better. Okay, like basically, like to do something because of somebody else or to impress somebody else. Okay, so you're doing that not because you like it, but just to impress somebody else. All right, so it kind of has that meaning. Write down the next one. Bone of, BONE, bone of contention, CONTENTION, bone of contention. It means something that causes a quarrel, QUARREL, quarrel. Something that causes a quarrel, QUARREL. Okay, so that is the meaning of bone of contention, which means something that causes a quarrel. Okay, write down the next one. A piece of cake, a piece of cake. Piece, PIECE, piece of cake. So it means something, it means something that is easily achieved. Okay, something that is easily achieved. For example, okay, so this test must have been a piece of cake for you. Yani ki something which is very easy or easily achieved. All right, you can put a slash and write down the meaning also, which it also means something which is very easy. All right, so a piece of cake, it means something which is very easy or something that has been easily achieved. Okay, write down the next one. Ups and downs, ups and downs. It means a mixture of, mixture, MIXTURE, a mixture of both good and bad experiences. A mixture of both good as well as bad experiences. Okay, so that is the meaning of ups and downs. UPS, ups and downs, DOWNS. Okay, this is the meaning of the idiom ups and downs. If you have missed out on any word, you want me to repeat something, please let me know. Okay, I'll do it. All right, so that was what ups and downs. Write down the next one. Odds and ends, odds, 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 and ODDS, odds, and ends, ENDS. Okay, odds and ends, ENDS. It means bits and pieces. It means bits and pieces. So BITS and pieces, that is PIECES. All right, bits and pieces. So this is the meaning of odds and ends. Write down the next one. Pros and cons, Pros and cons, P-R-O-S, pros, and cons, C-O-N-S. Okay, pros, P-R-O-S, and A-N-D, cons, C-O-N-S, pros and cons. Okay, it means advantages, advantages and disadvantages. Advantages and disadvantages. All right, that is the meaning of pros and cons. Write down the next one. Right as rain. R-I-G-H-T. Right. R-I-G-H-T. Right as rain. R-A-I-N. Okay, so write down perfectly fine. Perfectly, P-E-R-F-E-C-T-L-Y. Perfectly fine, F-I-N-E. Okay, so that is the meaning of right as rain, perfectly fine. Okay, write down the next one. Okay, there are a few left. Okay, I think this is the second last one. So don't, so just note down quickly. Good as gold, as good as gold, as good, G-O-O-D, as gold, G-O-L-D, as good as gold. Okay, so it refers to someone, refers to someone who behaves, B-E-H-A-V-E-S, behaves very well. Okay, who behaves very well, यानी कि बहुत अच्छे से जो कोई behave करता है. All right, and the last one for all of you, as blind as a bat, as blind as a bat, B-A-T. Okay, bat. Okay, so yes, Joanne, I have not displayed any slides. I'm just dictating some meanings which will help you to do today's exercise. Okay, so as blind as a bat, it means a person who cannot see. A person who cannot see. Okay, so I hope all of you have got the meanings now. Anybody who wants me to repeat something or repeat some words, meaning or anything? Can we proceed? All right, I think we can proceed. So good evening to all of you. Okay, so Satish and Mitali, I've seen your messages now. So good evening. Now let's begin with the exercise. Okay, so please do this one. Now that you know the meanings, the exercises will be very simple. You only have to apply whatever you have understood. Okay, so it will be very easy for all of you. Good job, Jasmine, Jamol, Amuta, Uma, Bashir, and Sujit. Fantastic. So here the answer is his eyesight isn't as good as it used to be. यानी कि उसकी eyesight अभी उतनी अच्छी नहीं है जितनी की हुआ करती थी. वह अब एक bat की तरह अंधा है. All right, he is as blind as a bat. Just now we discussed the meaning. So it means, okay, so he is, or he cannot see, or he is as blind as a bat. Okay, I hope you all know why it is compared to that of a bat, because bats are blind, typically blind like during the day. They cannot see anything. All right, so that is what it means here. His eyesight is not good, यानी कि the sight, okay, so देखने की क्षमता उतनी अच्छी नहीं है जितनी की हुआ करती थी. वह अब एक बैट की तरह अंधा हो चुका है. All right, so this eyesight is not that good. All right, that's why there is nothing which is called as blind as an owl. Now owl ka varnan ya comparison karne ke liye, to show the similarity, we would use qualities like wise, or as awake as an owl. Okay, so like, because it is believed that an owl, okay, sometimes we say, okay, are you a night owl or or an early bird? What does it mean? Okay, night owl means a person who stays awake at night, all right, and gets his things done. Whereas wise owl also, so owl is considered to be a symbol of wisdom, all right. So like, that's why these are the words which are normally used in the case of owl. So in this case, we're talking about eyesight. That's why it cannot be compared to that of the owl. I told you already what are words which or qualities which are used to compare with that of an owl. It is either wisdom, or it is like, the staying awake at night. Okay, so awake at night. So here we are not discussing that. Here we are talking about eyesight. So bat is perfect here for comparison. Okay, so try the next one. He was never any trouble to the nurses. So you already have the meaning here. Okay, so I'm sure all of you will be able to do this exercise very easily. Not only this one, the others as well. Okay, so just give your best. Good job, Mitali, Satish, Purva, Joanne, Prabhu Chaitanya, and Munna. Fantastic. So here the answer is, he was never any trouble to the nurses in the hospital. He was as good as gold. Yani ki somebody who is very nice or who is behaving very nicely. Not was as good as dog. Okay, so was, as I told you already, okay, as good as gold, yani ki somebody who behaves very nicely, or behavior is like really good. All right. Now dog ka varnan ya dog ka, like, to show the comparison or the similarities, we would use faithful. Okay, the quality of faithful, for example, as faithful as a dog, or as loyal as a dog. Okay, so these are the qualities of a dog which can be used in order to show comparison. Here we are not showing loyalty or faithfulness. Here we are comparing to the behavior. So therefore here we will use as good as gold, and not like, good as dog is incorrect. All right. So now we can have a volunteer, since I've already given you the meanings. Okay, so can we be, Nikhila, could you please unmute yourself? You can do the next exercise.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Okay, so please do this one. Which is the correct answer here? Yes, Nikhila, what is the answer?
I can show ma'am screen. I can't see that one.
You can't see. Oh, can you please refresh your page? Nikhila, have you,
Yeah.
were you able to view the first one?
First one, second one is able, madam. This one I can't see, ma'am.
Okay, just refresh your page quickly. Maybe after that you'll be able to view. All those who are having a problem to view the slide, just refresh your pages quickly. Come on. You should be able to view it after that. If it still
I am
persists.
first one, ma'am.
All
now
right.
he's out of the hospital. He is completely fine. He is right as well.
Yes. All right. Fantastic. Nikhila, can you quickly tell us what the meaning is in this case? So what does he is right as rain mean? Yes, Nikhila, could you please quickly tell us the meaning? Do you know what the meaning is?
I know, madam. One
You're
minute.
finding it difficult to explain.
Yeah, yes.
All right, no problem. Okay, so right as rain, as I already told all of you, it means he is perfectly fine or perfectly fit. All right, so now that he is out of the hospital, he is discharged, he is perfectly fine. All right, or he is healthy back again. We cannot say he's sick as a dog. Okay, he is out of the hospital. If you are not fine, or if you're not if you have not recovered, will the hospital allow you to get discharged? No, right? Once you are fine, you are discharged. So that is basically like the meaning here. He is out of the hospital, he is perfectly fine, or he is fine. All right. So good job, Nikhila. That was a really good attempt. Okay, so now can we quickly have Kapila? Kapila, quickly unmute yourself.
Okay, ma'am.
Can you hear me? Let's quickly confirm.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I
Okay,
can
please.
hear.
Yes, please do this one for us.
Okay, ma'am. The police found nothing.
So what's the answer?
Oh.
No problem. Okay, which one did you mark, Kapila?
I didn't mark anyone, ma'am.
Oh,
Ma'am, there are two options or three options?
there are three options. Which question are you on?
The police found
Yes,
nothing
yes.
special in the house of the criminal, as he had taken all the important documents with him, leaving just.
Yes. So what is the answer?
Ma'am, I think third one is the answer, or odds and ends.
Yes. Okay, that is the correct answer. And now, can you tell me what is the meaning of odds and ends?
Odds and ends, ma'am, something rest thing which are not used for which are not useful for them. They left that thing there.
All right. Okay. So
Because
good job. Yes. Go
because
ahead. Go ahead.
because pros and cons means advantageous things, and
Yes.
ups and downs is not perfect for here. That's why
Yes.
odds and ends.
Very nice, Kapila. I really like the way that you have, attempted this question. The way you
Thank
have
you, ma'am.
explained is fantastic. Really well done. Okay. So here,
Okay, thank
odds
you,
and
ma'am.
ends, it refers to all the things. Okay, like chote mote. Okay, so जैसे हिंदी में
Yes,
हम
ma'am.
बोलते छोटे मोटे चीजें. All right. So something bits and pieces here and there. He had taken whatever is important, leaving behind some things which are like bits and pieces of the things, or like छोटे मोटे चीजें, things which are not very important. Ups and downs, okay, as I told you, it means, okay, so the good experiences and the bad experiences. Can we use it here? Experiences? No.
Yes, ma'am.
Pros and cons, advantages,
No.
disadvantages, again, we cannot use it here. So odds and ends is perfect in this case. All right, so Kapila, fantastic. That was a really good explanation. Okay, now can we quickly have Purva? Purva, quickly unmute yourself. Purva Gupta. Yes. Yes, Purva, can you hear me? Let's quickly confirm.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay, so Purva, try this one.
Okay. Don't worry about the problems you have in your business. You know there are always ups and downs in business.
Okay, so without any doubt, okay, so here the answer is ups and downs. Well done, Purva. That was really quick. Well done. Okay, so and Purva, can you tell all of us what is the meaning of ups and downs quickly?
Ups and downs meaning just you have
no problem. Take your time and explain in your own words. Okay, no problem, Purva. If you miss out some words, I will help you out. Don't worry.
Okay. Ups and downs means problems and.
Yes, you are right. Go ahead. So good things
and bad things.
And bad things. All right. So here there are, so like how we say, okay, so there are highs and there are lows, which means highs means जब आपका success होता है या बहुत profit होता है. Low means, okay, so जब कोई थोड़ा सा loss हो जाता है or things don't go the way you want. So highs and lows, ups and downs. Now this is not only in case of business, okay. If sometimes when you have to you have to console somebody, and then you can say, okay, so life is all about ups and downs. यानी कि लाइफ में हैप्पी मोमेंट्स भी होते हैं, सैड मोमेंट्स भी होते हैं. Yes, as Bhagya Lakshmi has said, benefits and the losses, or the success, profits and losses, you could say. All right, so very nice. Okay, good job. Okay, and you already know what is so good job, Purva. Well done. That was a really good way of answering. Okay, so and then I hope you all know by now what is odds and ends. And a piece of cake. Piece of cake means something which is very easy to do. All right, so here we cannot use the others. So the first one is perfect. All right, now can we quickly have Bhagya Lakshmi? Quickly unmute yourself. You can do the next one. Quickly unmute yourself, Bhagya Lakshmi. Okay, so you can do the next one. I've already allowed you to talk. Okay, so I think there is an issue there. No problem. Prema, could you please unmute yourself quickly? Prema, quickly unmute yourself. All right, Satish, quickly unmute yourself. I've already allowed you to talk, so please quickly unmute. Yes, can you hear me? Let's quickly confirm.
Hello? Yeah, I can hear.
All right. Okay, Satish, please try this one.
I think that doing
What is the
this
answer here,
problem-
Satish?
Yeah, I think the problem is a piece of cake.
Yes. All right. So here the answer is piece of
A
cake. And
piece of
Satish,
cake.
yes, could you please quickly
It
tell us
is
what
very,
is the
very
meaning
easy
here?
to do. Very easy to do.
Yes. Okay. So something which is very easy to do. And now normally, so you think this maths problem is very easy to do? Just try to solve it. All right. So it kind of has
Yeah.
that meaning. Okay.
Yeah.
So now this one you could use it. Okay. So like normally in school mein hum jaise bolte the, or like for anything. Now you we as working individuals, we can use it in this way. Okay. So like your this your work or your profession jo kaam aap karte ho, it must be a piece of cake for you, isn't it? So something
Yes.
which you do easily. All right. So in that way you can use this particular idiom in like day to day life. All right. So
Yeah.
जब भी आप किसी को बोलना चाहते हैं, or you can use it in this way. Do you think my job is a piece of cake? Okay, just try to do it. All right. So you can
Yeah.
use like say it in that way as well. All right. So good job, Satish. Well done. Okay. Now can we quickly have Saloni? Saloni, quickly unmute yourself. Bhagya Lakshmi, well done. I'm happy that you typed out a meaning. It's correct. Very easy to do. Okay, so now Saloni, quickly unmute yourself. You can do the next one. Okay, Renu, quickly. Yes. Okay, Saloni is already here. All right. Saloni, can you hear me? Please quickly confirm.
Hello, ma'am.
All right. Yes. Hi, Saloni. Good evening. Okay, you can do
Good
the
evening,
next
good
one.
evening.
Okay, try
Yes,
this
ma'am.
one. Parental property.
Parental property that has become public.
I'll give you extra
Oh,
time.
so
Yeah. What is the answer here? Just give an attempt. Okay, no problem. Even if you get it wrong.
Sorry, ma'am, wrong हो गया.
No problem. Okay, हम सब mistakes करके ही सीखते हैं. All right. So no problem. Just write down the meaning now. Bone of
Yeah.
contention. It means a topic for quarreling. All right. So that is the meaning of bone of contention. Okay. So when I say parental property क्या होता है? Okay. So हमारी parents की property बच्चों में जो बांटी जाती है. Okay. So उसके like that has become a topic of quarrel. Okay, among the siblings. All
जी,
right,
ma'am.
so that is the meaning
Yes,
here.
ma'am.
So bone of contention, it means it has become a topic for quarreling. All right. Okay, so
Yes,
no
ma'am.
problem. Okay, so Saloni, कोई बात नहीं, हम mistakes करके ही सीखते हैं. In fact, हम यहाँ पर सीखने के लिए आए हैं, isn't it? So mistakes के बारे में we should not bother about it. Now you know, right? What is the meaning? So next time when you use it in sentences, remember it. Okay, and use it correctly. All
Yeah, ma'am.
right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so now can we quickly have Renu? Renu, quickly unmute yourself. Renu, can you hear me? Let's quickly confirm.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay, Renu, please do the next exercise for us. To be a good orator, you don't have to play dash. What is the answer here?
To the gallons.
Is it to the gallons? Okay, so here it is to the galleries. Okay, so I had dictated this meaning, no problem. Okay, now that you know, just write down to the galleries. It means like, okay, so to kind of impress, to do something in order to impress somebody else or anything like that. Okay, so to be a good orator means like, to be a good speaker, you don't have to go to, you don't have to play to the galleries. It means like, okay, you don't have to like pretend to be or like try to impress somebody. All right, so it's just that. Okay, so
Okay.
to be a good orator, you don't have to play to the galleries, or in other words means to be a good orator, you just have to be yourself. All right, that is like the meaning here. Okay, so well done. Okay, so no problem. Okay, now can we quickly have Joanne? Joanne, quickly unmute yourself. You can do the next exercise. Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay, so attempt this one. Bobby would have been playing ball until dash. So what is the answer here? I'll give you a little extra time. Yes, Joanne.
The
Till
goal The cows came home.
Till the donkeys came home. Okay, so here the answer is till the cows came home. Joanne, can you tell us what is the meaning of this idiom, the cows came home?
It's
Joanne? So what does it mean?
Before the time.
For a long
Before
time.
a long time.
Okay, so that means okay that he could have been playing ball. Now here it means, okay, when I say playing ball, it refers to like, playing this particular sport. All right, so that is the meaning in this case. All right, so Bobby would have been playing this game or playing ball until the cows came home. That means for a very long period of time. All right, so that is the meaning in this case. All right, so Joanne, that was really good. Well done. Okay, now can we quickly have Jafi Tari, quickly unmute yourself. I'm so sorry if I pronounced your name incorrectly. Okay, so please unmute yourself. You can do the last exercise for us. Yes, Jafit, can you hear me? Could you please unmute yourself quickly? Okay, so I think there is an issue there, no problem. Okay, so please attempt this one, all of you. Good job, Prema, Shahira, Shakir, Saloni, Manoj, and Shad. Well done. So here the answer is horseplay. Okay, so here, as I told you at the beginning, okay, horseplay ka matlab kya tha? To fool around. Okay, he hated most students when he hated most. Okay, sorry, it is not most students. He hated most. यानी कि वह उस बात का बहुत ही ऐसी नफरत थी जब जब उसके students so they would create a ruckus with their wild behavior or like wild fooling around kind of a behavior. Ruckus means so like very bad behavior or very bad situation. Okay, so that is the meaning here. Jungly जैसी behavior जैसे हम बोलते हैं, right? Jungly. Okay, so it is kind of that. Okay, ruckus. Okay, so हमारे layman term में हम बोलेंगे jungly जैसा behavior. All right, so he hated most when his students caused a ruckus with their wild so horseplay means like fooling around kind of behavior or like aisa very bad behavior, very rough behavior. All right, so that is the meaning in this case. Okay, so that is not dog play, as I had given you the meaning earlier. It is horseplay. All right, now is there anybody who has any doubts, any questions with any of the things that we have discussed? Okay, anybody has any doubts, any questions, any meanings you want me to repeat or you want me to explain? If all of you have understood, just quickly give me a thumbs up in the chat box so that I can load the next set of exercises for all of you. Okay, Bhagya Lakshmi, Purva, Nikhila, Jafit, Joanne, Kapila, Prema, Ravinder, Renu, Saloni, and Satish. Quickly, can you confirm? Yes, Jafit, what is the doubt? Quickly unmute yourself. I've already allowed you to talk. If you have difficulty unmuting yourself, just type out your doubt. Okay, I will help you out. I can see that you've raised your hand. Yes, do you have a difficulty with something? Is that hand you had raised your hand to tell me that you don't have a difficulty? I think it's for that. All right, no problem. All right, okay, so well done everybody. So now I'll quickly load the next set of exercises for you. Okay, please do this one. Now in this case, you have to replace that particular phrase with one word. Okay, and then later on we'll discuss why this is important. Okay, please do this one, all of you. Conduct a review of. So what is the answer here? Okay, so good job, Jasmine, Jamol, Amuta, Uma, Bashir, and Sujit. Fantastic. So here the answer is assessed. For example, the teacher assessed the answer sheets. Okay, or the teacher assessed the answer papers. Understood? जो exam के answer papers. Okay. So assessed यानी कि like she went through it, or like conduct a review. Conduct a review basically means to go through something thoroughly. Understood? So that is the meaning. So that's why we will use assess. If this is a new word, please make a note of this. Okay, because these are commonly used. You should know these words. Okay. Assess means to conduct a review of, or it also means to go through something very minutely or carefully, okay, in detail. Whereas the first word, inflict, it means like, okay, so to like yes, that's what. Okay, inflict means like to put something. For example, like inflict pain, yani ki like to give somebody pain. Okay, so inflict, like it means to give something. All right, so that inflict means or to give something or cause something. All right, so it is usually used in the case of unpleasant ways. So cause someone some harm. So inflict pain means to cause somebody some harm. All right, or to put them into that trouble. It is normally used in the like negative sense of giving somebody pain or discomfort. History के textbooks में बहुत सारे जगहों पर inflict pain or inflict ऐसे नेगेटिव सिचुएशंस दिए हैं. what does it mean? To cause somebody, okay, so something which is very to cause somebody to undergo unpleasantness or some painful situation. Understood? So that is the meaning of inflict. All right, here, so that's why inflict or conduct a review of का कोई लेना देना जैसे हम बोलते हैं. Okay, there is no relation, so therefore the second answer, assess, is perfect here. All right, try the next one now. Now we will come across a lot of new words like this, okay, in this exercise. So just make sure you are noting it down. बहुत words आप सीखेंगे. Try this one now. Nearness in space, time, or relationship. So what is the answer here? Nearness. Good job, Mitali, Satish, Purva, Juan, Prabhu Chaitanya, and Munna. Fantastic. So here the answer is proximity. Okay, proximity means, okay, so near. For example, okay, so exams में हम जैसे बैठते हैं, okay, so do not sit in proximity to each other. Like, don't sit near to each other. Proximity means near. All right, whereas जब हम remoteness बोलते हैं, it is referring to interior. For example, it is a remote village or it is a remote area, यानी कि बहुत ही अंदर, या it is somewhere like very inside, very deep kind of a thing. Usually it is also said to be inaccessible. All right, so normally this remote like it is said to be like very distant or something which is in the interior, usually where it is not accessible. All right, so that is the meaning of remoteness. Proximity means something which is close. All right, so that is why here the answer is proximity. Okay, write down the next. I hope you have noted down the meanings. Okay, so try the next one now. Okay, I'll give you a little extra time with this one. Good job, Satish, Prabhu Chaitanya, Munna, Shahira, Purva, and David. Fantastic. Well done. The others don't get discouraged. Okay, so just understand that we all are here to learn and it's okay to make mistakes. But what is important is after you make a mistake, understand where you went wrong and don't repeat it. All right, so that is how you should learn. So replace the phrase for the reason that. For the reason that can simply be said, okay, by using the word because. Okay, because or since, sometimes it is used to show a reason. So these are words which you can, or due to, okay, these are words which are used to show reasons. So therefore here we will simply say because. Okay, now if is used to show a condition. For example, I could click your photograph if I had a camera. मैं आपका photo खींच सकती थी अगर मेरे पास camera होता तो. That agar is if. So if is used to show condition. Here we are not showing condition, we are telling you a reason. Understood? So therefore because is perfect. Now, why is this exercise important? Okay, can you see we are replacing such huge groups of words, phrases with just one word? Okay, always in order to be a good speaker, यानी कि बहुत अच्छे से बोलने के लिए जो कुछ आप बोल रहे हैं ताकि लोग easily समझ सके, we have to use appropriate words. Usually, one word like these, very appropriate words which tell the meaning of what we are trying to say. And we do not have to use long words like this. For example, I could not come to your house for the reason that I was sick. It's a very long one. Instead, I could say, I could not come to your house because I was sick. Which one is simple to understand? Definitely the one with because, right? It's shorter and it's to the point rather than using long words, long sentences of words like this, for the reason that, and all of that. So in order to be a good speaker, we have to use simple language. And what is simple language? Use appropriate appropriate words like this, like, which have one word like this, which has the meaning in that, rather than using groups of words like the one given above. That is why this exercise is important, because it is telling us how we can condense, okay, like, shorten these groups of words by just mentioning one word. That is why this exercise is important. Okay, try the next one now. An estimated. So what is the answer here? Estimated, yani ki we are not sure. Okay, so estimated means more or less, about, approximately. All right, so how many words we have used now? An estimated means approximately, I'm not sure, more or less, about. Okay, so these are words which can be used. So you can say about. Precisely, write down. Precisely means when you are sure of. All right, or like, exact. Understood? So that is the meaning of precisely. So here we are saying more or less, we are not sure exactly how much it is. So it is more or less or about. For example, I go to sleep at about 12 o'clock. All right. So I go to sleep approximately at 12 o'clock, not exact. Okay. To be precise would be I go to sleep at 12. Yani ki that is being precise. But if I'm showing an estimate, I will say about 12 o'clock. Yani ki more or less 12 o'clock. Okay, that is the meaning. Try the next one. Good job, Purva, Bhagya, Juan, Satish, and Munna. Well done. So here the answer is, okay, poised, having a composed and self-assured manner. So it usually represents a position, your posture. Okay, so bahut hi acha posture, like, very self-confident, or very nice posture. Conceding is like, it refers to something wherein, like, you're kind of hiding, or like it kind of refers to admitting or agreeing something which is true after first denying. All right, so it kind of has a different meaning. All right, so it kind of means to surrender, like, first you will argue, like, about it, and then finally you will accept the truth. All right, so it kind of feels, it kind of is like when you lie first, or like, trying to hide, and then you finally accept it. All right, so it kind of has that meaning. So therefore here it doesn't refer to at all with that. So therefore here we will say poised. Okay, it refers to the posture. Try this one now. Okay, so is authorized to. Now, if you know about modal verbs, okay, can represents the ability, whereas must represents obligation. What is obligation? तुम्हें यह करना ही है. You have to do it, or you must do it. Okay, so there is no way you can escape. Whereas ability to do something is can. Okay, so yani ki I can do this, or the government can do this. So it is authorized to. Now, when I say, okay, so it's like, let's take a look at this conversation. So one friend, okay, says, okay, so the situation is the government has passed some rules with regard to some exam, and one student says, okay, so how can the government do this? Okay, so they cannot do this. But then the other friend says, no, they can do it, or they are authorized to do it. All right, so it can represent an ability, or having the authority to, or the having the ability. Must represents obligation. Here we are not showing obligation. What is obligation? That means, you something which you should do, or you have to do. Okay, so here we are not showing obligation. Here we are just showing the ability or the authority that it can do. All right, so therefore can will be like how I told you. Okay, the government is authorized to do it. The government can take this step. All right, or it has the ability to do it. All right, so or has the authority to do it. All right, so that is the meaning in this case, that is why can is perfect here. Okay, try the next one. If you have any doubts, difficulties, please ask. Okay, if you want me to explain something again, I will do so, but just let me know about it. All right, try this one now. Appearing or happening at irregular, okay, irregular intervals of time. Good job, Satish, Munna, Pradeep, Ranjit, Lavi, and Siraj. Well done. So here it means sporadically. Sporadically means something which is not happening regularly, or basically which is happening at irregular. Irregular means agar ek 7, for example, I'm just not in terms of this sentence, but I'll just tell you in terms. Okay, what is sporadically? It's like something which happens at irregular intervals of time. Like ek 7 o'clock hua, ya dusra, dusra 8:30 hua. After that it happened at 11 o'clock. Then it happened at 11:30. So this is irregular, right? No proper pattern which is followed. So you can say sporadically. Eternally means something which goes on for forever. Okay, so eternal. I hope you all understand the meaning of eternal, right? Okay, so similarly, eternally means something which goes on forever. All right, so that is why here so sporadically is correct. Okay. So try the next one now. In spite of the fact that. So what is the answer here? This is very important. Okay, just note down the meanings after this exercise. Okay, so well done. Okay, Purva, it says positive. Roshni, Amuta, and Ashish, well done. So here the answer is although. Please note this down because this is very important. You need to know this meaning because when you frame sentences, it will help you. Okay, although means in spite of the fact. Yani ki, although, okay, so although he is, although it was summer, we expected it to snow. यानी कि हम जानते हैं समर है, स्नो स्नो नहीं होगा, लेकिन फिर भी मौसम को देखते हुए ओके हमें पता था कि स्नो होने वाला है. So although or in spite of the fact that it is summer, it still snowed. All right, so it is kind of used in contrast type of situations. Okay, although, so in spite of the fact that, yani ki, although we know that this cannot happen, but it did happen. So kind of contrast situations like this. Okay, whereas because you all know it is used to show a reason. All right, so this happened because of this reason. All right, so that is how because is normally used. Okay, try the next one now. Any doubts, any difficulties till now? Do you want me to explain something? कोई doubts है, कोई difficulties है, कुछ meanings explain करने हैं? Anybody? All right. Okay. So try this one. Throughout the course, what is the answer here? It is basically showing duration. All right. So therefore, we will use the word during. For example, throughout the course of her schooling, that is during her schooling, or during this period of time when she was schooling. So throughout the course, or throughout the period, or during this period, or duration. Okay, all these things refer to the same thing. Within means within is in that period of time which is given to you. Understood? So within 15 minutes, you all have to finish the test within 15 minutes. Yani ki 15 minute ke andar. So within, you have to fit in that time duration which is given to you. So here we are referring to throughout the course, which is the duration or during. Understood? Within means आपको जो कुछ दिया है उसके अंदर ही आपको करना है. That is the meaning of within. Whereas during refers to duration or the period of time. Understood? So that is the difference here. Here we are referring to throughout the course. That is why during is perfect. Okay. So well done, everybody. So try the next one now. On a daily basis. So what is the answer here? Good job, Shad, Prema, Shahira, Sakir Hussain, Saloni, and Manoj. Okay, please note down these words. I'm sure these are new for most of you. Write down quotidian means quotidian means, okay, something which is occurring every day, something which is occurring every day or daily. Okay, so something which is occurring every day or daily. For example, taking the dog on a walk is a quotidian activity for the old couple. Okay, so like, in this way. So it's a daily activity for this particular old couple. So in this way, you can use this as a word in your sentence to show daily activities like these. Okay, or like, wherever you want to show something which is like done daily or every day. Okay, that is why on a daily basis. Okay, and atypical, write down atypical. It means not representative of a type or a group. Okay, so of a type or a group. So not representative of a type or a group. Okay, so somebody who is how we say, okay, is very typical. All right, so it is it can be used in that way. All right, so therefore here atypical has completely different meaning, so it cannot be used here. Quotidian, sure, like straightforward. It represents something every day or daily. So therefore on a daily basis, it's perfect. Okay, so try the next one now. Over and over. What is the answer here? Good job, Santu, Ravinder, Kapila, Joanne. Well done. So here the answer is repeatedly, over and over again. Yani ki repeatedly. All right. So she started reading over and over again. She repeatedly. Okay. So she started reading it repeatedly. Over and over again. Yani ki repeatedly. Intermittently. Intermittently means something which is done at irregular intervals of time. I'm sure you have heard about intermittent fasting. Okay, so what does it mean? Wherein you don't eat regularly, but you eat at regular intervals. Understood? Sorry, irregular intervals, not regular, irregular intervals. So intermittently means something which is done at irregular intervals of time, whereas repeatedly means something which is done over and over again or again and again. All right, so that is why repeatedly is perfect here. All right. And do the next one, on the occasion of. What is the answer here? Good job, Purva, Santo, Nikhila, Ravinder, and Kapila, Jafi. Well done. Munna, you too. Here the answer is for. Okay, so on the occasion or for. Okay, if you know the prepositions, okay, for is used to show kiske liye or on the occasion of. For example, okay, so I will be coming or I will be attending or I will be coming for her birthday party or something like that. All right, so on the occasion of. So for. Why is helping us to understand, okay, why something happened. What is the reason? Okay, so why is completely different from on the occasion of. For is means, okay, so this is for you, or I will come for a birthday party. So for on the occasion of. All right, so that is why for is perfect here. And the last one for all of you, this is very simple. All right, so good job, everybody. So here at about, okay, at about means around, like how I already told you, at about, approximately, around, okay, so at about, around, okay, so around that much, approximately, all of it refers to these things wherein you are not sure, but you are more or less it is that much. All right, whereas preposition on means it is used to show jo kuch kiske upar hai. For example, the books are on the table, okay, so yani ki mej ke upar hai. All right, or it is also used to show in terms of dates. Okay, my birthday is on 16 December. So here we are not referring to that. All right, the meaning of on is totally different. Around, approximately, more or less, at about. All right, so that is why around is a correct answer here. Okay, so and with this we have come to the end of the class. If you have any doubts, any questions, you can ask me now. Okay, and yeah. किसी को कोई doubts है? Any doubts, any questions? Everybody's performance today was really good. I hope you all noted down a lot of things, especially new words. I told you why this exercise that we did is important. यानी कि जब हम किसी से बात करते हैं, we have to use one word which is like perfect, rather than using a lot of words like this. Okay, we can just use one word appropriate so that हमारे sentences बहुत लंबे नहीं हो और जो कोई हमें जिससे हम बात कर रहे हैं वह हमें easily understand करके effective conversation हो सके. All right, so to have effective conversations, it is important to use simple language. Okay, so therefore we have to use one word which fits perfectly rather than using such long groups of words and long sentences. Okay, so I think there are no doubts, no questions, so we can end this session here. Okay, so it was a lovely session with all of you. We now have another class at 7 o'clock. You can join that class. All right, and I had a really good time teaching all of you. Make sure you revise and practice whatever we have learned, and I will see you all soon. Bye. Enjoy your evening.